somewhat roped into a situation by Scylla reporting back that she had presumably found the source of why people were getting kidnapped in Taladre. The party followed up and pursued the kidnapper, confronting her at several situations and chasing all the way through the abandoned part of town, ending up in the cathedral, where ultimately they were able to subdue and capture the demonic agent, or rather the demon agent. She herself is not demonic. And they brought her all the way back to Hedrah and Edrin and the city guard, who took them into captivity, put her in shackles, made sure she was bound up nice and tight with a constant guard, and Hedrah assured the party that she would be pumped for information to see who this agent was working for, how they were sneaking people out of the city, and to what end, and possibly where they might be kept, so they might be able to recover some folks. And they will let you guys know when they find out some information about that.
Okay. Sounds good.
We're also got a shitload of money, so feel free to go shopping once more before you head out. The party also managed to stabilize the portal at the beginning of last session, so they now have a nice little portal between Taladre and the lake.
That we will close as soon as we get through it, so that nothing bad happens or something. Let me see. How much money? 3,000. I need to save that for when I come back.
Sheep's milk and moo milk here again?
Let's go to the list here. So if you are buying from the market...
Yes.
Sheep's milk is 200 gems per vial, and moo milk is 100 gems per vial.
Where did I put that thing?
Wow, sheep's milk is such a better deal. Alright. Let's see. Also, did we divide that chick's loot? I think we did.
We did most for them, pretty much.
Yes.
Right.
Well,
how much was...
Enchanted Cum is only 50 gems per vial, so...
How
For
much
your
is
money,
the sheep's
you get the
milk
most, but... sheep's milk is 200.
Oh, there's Holly's Grove, right over there in the mono. Oh. I'm going to get a couple sheep's milk.
Yep, I'm gonna get some of that and some enchanted cum, I guess.
Be cheaper if we were at Auka for it, but that's a ways away. I have to stop closing my character sheet. Fuck.
Pop it out.
I did, but I keep closing it on sheer reflex.
How much did you say per sheep's milk?
200.
200 gems.
Maybe I should uncorrupt myself.
I don't suppose anyone in the town, might be a long shot, but does anyone sell... Would it be empowered tiger shark teeth or just tiger shark teeth?
There are shark teeth. No one in town sells tiger shark teeth, though.
Gotta get those at the lake, which is where we're going. So I'll have to talk to some shark girls for those then. Okay.
So
I don't think...
Oh, God. Okay. So with hummus, one dose that removes all transformations, like everything that's ever happened to you, just reset to normal.
Hummus resets you to your base state.
So-
in the case of you, like what was it exactly that Hedrah did that transformed the Gnoll princess into a Gnoll girl?
She shoved a vial of succubus milk in her mouth.
Okay, so this would reset. You would go back to Furry Gnoll,
Okay.
or I guess like
But
D&D
you'd
Gnoll.
also get your vagina back,
Well,
and
that's like the
you'd
least
lose
of
your
my
dick.
concern.
But you lose your dick, and then your
Yeah.
balls as well.
And here it goes back to having a shamefully small null clit.
Well, the good
Shame.
news is you commissioned Noir to do some research on
Yes.
a Gnoll transformation item, and that was several days ago. So when you go back through the portal, you can check back at the farm and see if
Oh,
she
yeah.
has come to any conclusion yet.
Yep.
We can probably
That'll-
you'll probably also have that load of tea to pick up third.
So let's go back through the portal, hit up the farm, and then go to the fucking lake finally. Jesus.
All right. Before you go, Erda does stop you. She says, I know you guys are busy saving the world and everything, and I don't mean to impose here, but I have been noticing a few things around town that give me pause. There's been an influx of drugs from all manner of sources, and they've done quite a number on the slums here. And I know there's lots of all kinds of things that people bring in and even sell at the market, but these things are incredibly addictive, and frankly, I think they're dangerous.
Oh,
So,
Does
drug.
it have
Is
to
it
be
like
called
this?
Alpha?
Yeah.
well, that's one of them. Are you
Oh.
familiar with this?
Yeah, we picked
Yes.
up some at the Bazaar.
We encountered, I
Oh.
think, the person who was making it. Chased them, but we lost them.
Well, if you guys happen to see whoever's making these or distributing these, or
It's
if
a
you
driver,
find
I think,
someone who's
right?
actually,
I think it's a blue-skinned drider or something.
I don't know, I was kind of tied up at the time.
Yeah, you were, weren't you?
well, I've got some samples here. I recommend you don't actually take any of these, but let me show you what we're working with here. So if you see someone distributing these, be a doll and shut them down, would you?
I suppose
she
we
hands
can.
you several small samples here. One is a glass vial with a thick white substance in it. Erda says this is called cusp. It's apparently made from Minitaur semen and delivers some kind of a blissful euphoria. It's fairly addictive, but then again, so is Minitaur cum, so it's kind of low on the list. There's a black leaf that's apparently called coyote. You apparently crush it and put it on your tongue, and it gives you vivid hallucinations.
Are
There's
they?
a
Are they
little
made
blue
from?
s-
Is it made from mushrooms?
no, it's a black leaf. It's
Oh,
grown
right.
naturally, but
Oh, yeah.
apparently treated with
It's not-
some kind of substance. There's a little blue stone in a pouch. When exposed to open air, it starts fuming. It's called ingot on the streets. And when the fumes are inhaled, it puts the user into a deep, dreaming slumber. There is a small yellow and black needle. It's apparently filled with bee venom and anemone toxin. It's called Sting, and it provides ludicrous amounts of energy and speed. Then, of course, there's Alpha, the little small pink pills that instill confidence and physical prowess.
Alpha.
There's also a small crystalline stone called Pith that ripples with metallic hues. Apparently, that inspires paranoia and aggressive behaviors.
More like
Criminy,
you
how
see.
many of these things are there?
Any of these things, Pith, Alpha, Sting, Ingot, Coyote, and Cusp, are all drugs that have been making their way throughout Taladra now.
Jeez. That
So
driver's
she gives
been
you one
very
sample
busy.
of each.
Cool.
Hmm. Well, maybe we'll have to check out. Maybe we can. Next time we swing by the bazaar, maybe we can look around there too. See if we can't find that one person we saw.
It's possible they've got dealers there, but she doubts that they're actually manufacturing them there. The folks down there tend to have armed guards, and when you start passing out things as addictive as this shit, that the guards tend to take offense. So she's not sure where they're being made, but they're certainly being peddled in the Bazaar and Taladra. So keep your eyes open.
Wonder where they'd be making that.
Okay. Anybody else got anything else for buying stuff at Taladra, or are you guys gonna head out?
Where did I get this? I want maybe sell this full plate. Was +1 full plate I have.
To whom? The
pawn
shop?
Probably not the pawn shop. Well, probably not the pawn. Well, maybe. Sure, I guess, yeah. What can I get for it at the pawn shop?
Tell Ozzy I said hi.
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh yeah, it's that guy. Right. The guy that we had fun, that we did that stuff with.
Yes, that stuff.
Indeed. Well, at Fetch and Rescue, Oswald. Yeah. Oswald can give you call it maybe 400 gems.
400. Yeah, okay. Oh god. Okay.
Okay. He thanks you for your business and wishes you well with a little blush.
Alright. I'm done now, I think.
Okay. Nobody else has anything. The party steps through uses the idol to invoke the portal there.
Hi.
Yes, Hedrah. Hedrah activates the portal.
Calm your ass. Calm your ass. I'm looking through the entire list.
Okay.
Okay, potion list. Bee honey.
Let's see.
I thought they weren't selling pure honey here.
They're not.
No,
bee
they're not
honey's
selling
different.
pure honey.
Oh, is it?
They sell bee honey for 150 gems. Gives you
Okay,
advantage
cool.
on
So bee
wisdom
honey,
saves.
whisker fruit, canine pepper.
Canine peppers also 150, and whisker fruit also 150.
How
So
about snake oil?
they have
Okay.
plenty of each. They do have snake oil. Snake oil is 300 gems.
Oof. That's so good.
They're sold by a guy named Jobs.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll buy one.
Snake oil is very good.
Yeah, that shit's amazing. Especially
I will
since
get
our
one as
wizard
well.
is so fucking unreliable.
Strega could make better choices in a great many things. One of those could be spell selection.
Also, being around when we need haste.
That too.
Also, actually doing something in
Goblins.
combat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the haste. That's all we really need her for. Just
Well-
buff me fighter.
There's other stuff that they can do. I mean, it's on.
Well, yeah. I mean, she'll always just shoot magic missiles if nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. Spell selection, choice of used spells could be better. Instead of thinking of ways to, I don't know, be wacky. Could
The sorcerers have somewhat more restricted spell selection than wizards
right.
do.
Strega's a sorcerer, not a wizard.
Right. Meta magics and what have you. Okay, well, if everyone's bought everything, then the party will teleport
Oh.
over to... You got one more thing, Hedrah?
I'm writing everything down here. So. And
Oh.
it's pretty hard to do that when like you have like 2 fingers and you have to flip the keyboard to use your other. Because I will only have to do this shit for the next couple of months because my arm is still fucking broken. I was asking about Golden Seed.
Golden seed, they do not have any golden seed. The vendor that sells those kinds of things let you know that apparently it's fairly rare. You have to go up pretty far into the mountains, and typically only the harpies have it. They tend to be not exactly friendly to most people. So actually getting some of the seed from them can be troublesome. If you happen to be up in the mountains or the high mountains and you encounter some harpies who have it, though, they'd be willing to buy it for a high price from you.
Okay. Let's see, I should have one. Do I have any Labova anywhere?
Yeah, Labova is 100 gems.
Kanga fruit the same.
Someone has kangaroo fruit. Just sold a bunch.
Kangaroo fruit is 150.
Okay. So that's been the doctor.
The Labova vendor indicates that he's heard that there's some goblin down south that can empower your Labova to make it really, really effective. But apparently there's a cow transformation associated with it, so
Tell
he's
me
not
about
sure
it.
if you're into that kind of thing, but it's really good.
Just slightly, you know, like, what's it called? You've seen those dog pictures of, like, squinting eyes,
Yes.
and, like, slightly tilted heads, squinted eyes, and fucking Hyra.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
So at least you know that. That's done there.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of money. You should
I
pay a
can't
visit at
actually
some
say
point.
that.
Yeah, should pay a visit to Holiday at some point to upgrade your weapons there.
I do want to do that very much so.
Yes,
Oh,
let me upgrade my weapons.
Holiday's
You have,
expensive. though.
Never mind.
Relics and stuff that increase your to hit with spells and stuff, don't you?
No,
You've got
I
that.
have nothing.
I'm pretty sure you bought something from the Bazaar that gives you a bonus. But anyway, at the very least, you've got that Locket of the Celestial Sign. You could see if Holiday can upgrade that, because currently it takes a full action to do. It would be much more convenient if it were only a bonus action, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. There was the one weapon I wanted to have, but apparently this giant ass cow shark took it.
What?
Indeed.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Are you
Never
still?
fucking used it, Seth.
I've used it on several occasions.
Twice.
I feel like we've had this
Leira
exact
uses
conversation
it out
before.
of combat a lot. Just not in combat.
I think I did something with it.
It's like that Ronda.
Oh, I tried.
that-
Oh, I used it
thing.
on. I used it on the gate on the portal monster.
It's like the Rod of Frost in 3rd and D2. It might be a useful combat item, but really it's just a giant dildo. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Oh man, Holiday, you're expensive. 5,000 gems. Ugh. I should remember that's in my inventory. There we go.
So let's see here. So we don't have anything of that. Nothing of that, and I can't use circular snap because that costs corruption.
Oof.
Let's see, Scholar's Tea, do we have any of that?
Let's see. Scholar's Tea. Where is that thing? 200 gems.
Okie dokie.
Oh right, I wanted to see if she could do that. Right, that's what I wanted. Okay. Your moo milks can cause intoxication. Just oh.
Need to get rid of this shit stat.
Oh.
Goblin waifu, give me empowered Labova, please.
Gotta go see Lumi in a bit then, I guess.
Yeep.
After we're done with this business at the lake at
No,
last.
it's fine. We can just detour there right now.
Please,
fine.
God, no.
Bikini,
I
it's
just
super
need a
important.
mask, and I'm good.
No. No.
Hedrah, unfortunately, the masks are dealt out by a traveling mask vendor, so you'll have to find him in the wilds of the world again. It's on the random encounter chart. Or you could do some gather information to see where he's been recently and trying to follow him up by pursuing leads, but that would
That's
involve
that
you guys going out into the world and doing stuff.
That's that shark. Adjatha.
Gather information is what?
I don't know, let me go to the character sheet real quick here. Character sheet, investigation.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Nice.
Double nat 20.
That's all your luck for the rest of the session.
Yep. Prepare for nat
But
ones
yeah,
for
fucking
days.
worth it.
Okay, well, you ask around the city for a little bit while people are shopping, and one of the people from out of town indicates that they thought they saw the vendor traveling up past the Bazaar, headed generally to the east. So, looked like they were on their way to the caravanserai. Not sure if they would have gotten there by now, or if they've turned looking for another settlement or what. But last I saw was right about midway between the Bazaar and the caravanserai.
So, how long would it take
Longer
to
than
get
we're
from
taking.
Taladra down to here?
Let's see. You guys are in Taladra now, so it would take just about a day's worth of travel to get to the caravanserai.
No.
Hey, Hyra, you tend to lose your mask all the freaking time.
I
Ever thought about
I bought a mask
getting a
and
new
I
one?
don't ever want one again.
You didn't really buy the mask; you just rented it for a
Why?
while.
Well, whatever. Because I tend to get punched in the face a lot, so it's kind of a waste of money.
It's true.
Maybe if we distributed damage differently around here, that'd be a different story.
Or if you had something that reduced your incoming damage taken.
Yeah, like, say, some sort of barbaric rage.
Or wet cloths.
Oh,
Those are
like
consumables.
self-healing
Those
capabilities.
are consumables. Not saying they're not expensive. I'm saying it's a thing that's available
Yeah.
to reduce your incoming damage.
Also, the last 2 fights we were in were just all magic weapons all the time. So, yeah, next time we fight mooks, then those will be coming out. Either way, we can find Mask Bro later. Let's finally get this fucking quest done so we could go do something else. Jesus.
That sounds like fun. Yeah,
Great. Okay. Well, let's go.
I'm all for taking this off of our to-do list to finally taking this off of our to-do list.
Alright, so party teleports to the lakeshore. Zhwop. And you're gonna close the portal behind you or leave it open for the day?
Yes, close.
Close.
Probably close it.
Okay. Well, your ship is still okay. Seems like no one has found it. I was gonna detour north real quick to check on the farm.
Yes.
Yeah, while we're in the area, we may as well. There's a few
Okay.
pending items there up there for us.
You stop by the farm and report in with Noir. She greets you heartily and indicates that she has found some evidence of that thing you were looking for, Hyra.
Yay.
Apparently, there is an item called Gnoll jerky. The Gnoll tribes used to cultivate this. They dried the meats out and prepared it with special spices. And pretty delicious, and apparently it intensified the power of their bite attacks. However, the process for actually making the Gnoll jerky was somewhat lost over time. So she doubts that any of the Gnoll tribes actually have any anymore. But
Man,
Gnolls
if you
tend to
could
be fairly, what's the word? They travel from place to place. Nomadic. They tend to be fairly nomadic. So if you were able to track down where they settled previously, you might find some evidence of the jerky or how to prepare it.
All right.
Man,
so,
if you could find that and bring it back to your people, I bet they'd love you.
yeah. So follow-up point. I'm a Gnoll, and I lived with Gnolls for the last, 20 years or whatever.
Yes.
Where have we been lately? Or, I guess, at some point in the past when we would have had that, because timelines in CoC are weird.
Yes, let's go back to the map. So the Gnoll camp is currently parked right here. Previously, it used to be right around here. And before that, your earliest memory tended to be right here. You recall stories of when you guys lived over here before the swamp and the bog turned into such a huge shit stain on the earth. Back when it was a rich and fertile grassland before the demons took over everything and polluted everything into a muck and mire.
We probably weren't
So-
even nomadic back then. To actually
Quite
farm
possibly.
and shit.
So if it's not over here, it's almost certainly going to be Gnoll ruins off in the bog. But of course, you know from history, or from stories rather, that the bog tends to be a fairly dangerous place to go around.
Yes.
That's where spiders live and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, I could pop by the outskirts at least and drop off these Drider babies.
Drider babies?
Don't worry about it. Speaking of which,
Oh yeah, right. What are you doing?
how much longer do I have on that incubation period? Can't be much longer. Assuming
knows?
they were actually fertile to begin with.
Assuming.
Indeed.
Considering how much comeback
Kylie-
went into her.
Yeah. Noir indicates that she's still researching a way to break the corruptive influence on you by your Minitaur friend, but she has another batch of tea if you'd like, so she can give you the appropriate leaves for another week worth of
Sure.
immunity.
How much? So how much do you have now? You didn't. It's not been a week since we've been to the farm. It's been like what, 2 days?
It's been 2 or 3 days, yeah.
So you've
I think I
got
marked
you've
down
got
3.
like, so you've got like what, 11 days then? 12 days?
Yeah, 11 days.
Okay.
After 11 days, I'm bad ending.
Well,
Mm,
better take care of that, Jesus.
better figure out a way to.
Is this the same day as when we captured the demon assassin chick? Is this a new day?
No, you guys took a rest after this, so you're back up to full.
Okay.
Maybe in the meantime, Strega will allow you to use a wish to not be susceptible to addiction or something. Of course, that could backfire, like opposite-wise, and
I don't trust
completely
your
fuck
fucking
you.
wishes.
Yeah. Better not.
I'm not gonna wish for something that would affect me,
Oh, I see.
because that can backfire to
Uh,
an insane degree.
Probably shouldn't wish to be less submissive. Probably be bad. That might make me super submissive. Even more so. Oh god.
Wishes are dangerous things.
Yes, they are.
But in any event, Strega's not here, so she can't make wishes for you, unfortunately.
Right. Wait,
Cough.
Sanichi's...
Sanichi's here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So yes, you could get wishes.
Sandwichy.
Well,
So what I miss now? Someone's horribly addicted and they need a wish to fix it or something?
Yes.
You ain't wishing anything on me.
Well, I mean, you can't stop.
I suppose no, I can't. But I know how much these things backfire, so I would not. I would prefer it if you did not, try and muck with me.
Alright, well, did anyone have anything that they needed to take care of at the farm, or we're going to be just about done?
let's see.
Got nothing for now.
There is a cum milker there. You guys have, money.
What do we need that for?
Sorry, what I meant was, there's a cum milker, and you guys can use money.
I'm pretty sure anybody other than Kell is just gonna get, like, pocket change from that, though.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, Pip.
Out of my way, peasant!
I think you're gonna get the new Texas part where it just explodes and then you're banned forever.
Is that actually? No,
Yeah.
you know what? Never mind. I'm sure that's a thing.
It is.
Pip,
Abuse the
Pip
cum
just
milker.
waddles there, cracks his, like, put his little paws together to, like, crack the lead here, like this little kick. Out of my way, peasants. Waddle, 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 waddle.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Pip hooks himself up, and Hedrah, what is the effective size of your balls after all your modifications, what have you?
Let's see, after all modifications, they're about, like, golf balls, currently. For a dog, for a Corgi, that's pretty fucking huge.
No, I mean with like all your piercings and stuff. Because each of those piercings added an
Oh,
effective
like,
size to your balls.
12, 25.
20
Okay, so they're
something, 24, I think, because you
inches
bought
each.
12.
So there are 25 inches in. No, wait, that's 20. 26 inches in total, each, effectively.
I thought it was.
Okay.
No, I guess you had starting ones, yeah.
So,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
just,
you're-
take
You're
there for
several
about a half
steps
an hour,
away
so.
from the barn.
yeah. It's filling up almost faster than it can handle, but by the end there it dings, and after about a half an hour of the milking, it finally spits out the change for the nearly 2 kegs worth of cum that you've donated. You get an additional 416 gems from the milker.
How did you hold all that? Do you need something to drink? You
This
ha-
fucking
you ha-
mummified
you
dog
must
just
be.
walks
Are you
out of
like
the-
okay? Are you or are you not a mummy right now?
I'm not the mummy.
Return the
Are you
for some of my cuz.
How emaciated are you? Oh God.
I'm not saying you should replenish yourself with delicious, delicious Hyra milk, but I'm not saying you shouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, you do beer now, right? Yeah, that sounds good.
Yes.
Could I have some? I'd like, that'd be cool.
Oh, sure.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, there's no breast milker yet, so you can't just put this in convenient bottles for everyone.
No, gotta hand milk still.
You
But
said that
It's- It's okay. I don't mind taking from the tap.
Hyra certainly prefers a gentle set of lips.
extra 496. Thank you, but
So, what was the question, Hedrah? It was 416 gems from your donation.
Wonder if Whitney sells this stuff to the goblins.
That or uses it to breed the herd. Hyra glance at the cowgirls in the back. Oof.
okay, so I'm like, well, it's like no, I don't look like. What the fuck was the mummy's name?
Ramses. The
the
answer is
movie,
always
the mummy.
Ramses.
No, that was an ancient pharaoh.
Good.
I'm talking about in the mummy movie.
Oh,
Not the
Emotep?
Emotep.
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 Yeah.
Looking like fucking Emotep after he just been awoken for the first time. Oh, the slaves, boy. The slaves' language. No, so, oh, it's all good. Just waddle off there and it's like, that was nice. Let me
That
do it
movie
again.
wasn't-
Let's waddle
wasn't
off over
bad.
to, go to, what's the name again? Cockatrice.
Yes.
Are you sure? Do you have the fluids to do that?
Christ almighty.
Is a shark's ass watertight?
Good question.
I thought they just filled with water.
She ain't a duck.
My God.
But the difference is you'd fuck a shark, but you wouldn't fuck a duck.
Chicks.
Adorable
Oh my
little
God,
chicks.
they're adorable.
Stop quacking. What?
Right.
Right.
Soon everybody's gonna be turned to
Fuck,
stone.
I'm hearing the fucking scientifically accurate DuckTales in my head now. Thank you.
DuckTales. Woo! Right.
Necrophilia, creeping DuckTales. Woo.
Good God.
Indeed.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, oh. It's like, hello there, sweet mama. How you doing?
Oh
What are you, Johnny Bravo?
Yes, Pip is a tiny furry Johnny Bravo.
Let me just fluff my fur on my head there,
Just
Make it
create
like a big pompadour.
a
And get
corgi
some
pompadour.
sunglasses on you.
Oh God.
She gladly
I'll
scoops
whip
you up
out my
and
shades.
hugs you tight and gives a little sniff and says, "Oh, shame, Pip. Have you been donating to that nasty little milker? Here I am, all by myself, in desperate need of a little of your little fuzzy lovin', and you're using a machine instead. I'll have to punish you next time you visit."
Oh, oh my! I'll win. I'll get the rod with me. Don't worry. Or I prefer a paddle. Screw it. Legos hardcore. I'll get an oar.
Oh God.
Make a Constitution check.
Oh, almost like a Constitution check will save.
This will just be a check. Okay, you are so exhausted. So exhausted. You've been big-titted, big-bootied,
that's
cockatrice mama.
Let me just go into my inventory of shit I bought to fix this.
Did you really?
I'm not going.
Oh
I
my.
bought shit, motherfucker. I bought
Specifically
all
for
shit.
this. Oh my.
in
Maybe
the
you should-
meantime,
Specifically for big booty cockatrice
Kinathis,
mama.
roll a d6, please.
Me? D6?
Yes, d6.
Balls.
It's fine, you bought the potent ones. So your balls increase by 1 inch.
Yes.
And roll another d6, please.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I've made a terrible mistake.
Indeed. Actually, 1, 2, 3,
Wait.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Actually,
forgot.
roll 66, please.
I forgot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, we're near the lake. I'm gonna get the shark's teeth anyway.
Shark girl's about to turn into puppy girl here.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
boy.
Oh, God. Okay, hang on. I gotta set. Do normals? Do I have to get empowered shark's teeth, or
Too
just
late,
because I
Kinathis.
have a bag? I have a bunch of shark's teeth already.
Empowered is the only type that gives a transformation. Regular shark teeth just gives you the bonus.
Ugh.
66. Actually, I guess
Come
76
on,
because you do
Kinathis.
have a dick now. So
Well, I guess I'm gonna be spending a bunch of. Oh God, I don't know what
One
this
more.
means.
one more,
One more.
d6.
25, 27.
Okay. So you got 1. So you just grew an additional row of breasts, one size smaller than your existing ones.
Oh,
Damn it.
gross. Rip.
I'm just working from the sheet here. All the
Damn
various
it.
transformation effects.
Ugh, I made it such a bad idea. I forgot. No, slap your hand away. Go away.
Here, just like almost like a zombie, just advances with her hands out, making
Slap.
little like honking motions.
Oh, damn it. I need to buy some Reducto now. Great.
Okay. So, let me just whip out these move milks. Just chug them back, refill the tankard, and ready to go. Since I'm at
What
full
were
XP,
the
I don't give a
other?
shit.
So only those 2 effects happened?
No, there's dog tail, dog ears, dog tongue, dog legs, coat of fur, the breast size, and canine cock are the possible transformation effects for an empowered canine pepper or a potent
I'm just
canine
gonna
pepper.
drop the other one right on the ground.
Ah,
Oh,
Nope.
throw it on the ground.
happy birthday to the hero's inventory.
Yeah, pretty much. So here I gained a free potent
97.
bulbous canine pepper.
Damn it.
What did you expect was going to happen on the potent ones?
I forgot what I forgot that it had extra effects.
That's what potent means. All right, Pip, you canine milked it up, so you're pretty much ready to go for a second round. Go ahead and make a Constitution check.
Come on. Hail, Satan. Oh, Satan be
All
praised.
right. You just can't get enough of that big cockatrice booty. And let's see if you can beat the odds with another successful fertility check. How many piercings do you have?
Well,
12 piercings. All right. And each piercing gives you... Okay. So go ahead and roll a 1d100, please. You want low. Ah. Well, both of you have a good time and you are worn out by that booty, but her eggs are unfertilized.
God damn it. Not giving up. Fuck this shit. I'm going hardcore in here. I'm gonna suck back the rest of my stocks and go at it again.
Okay, one more Constitution check here. Round number 2.
Come on, Satan. Be with me this time. Oh, Satan, why? Why, Satan? The betrayer.
Well,
It's
yes,
tough.
that is.
Pretty
I
much
know.
Prince of Lies there. It's tough, but you're not sure if you can quite finish a third massive 30-gallon orgasm for today. It's pretty brutal.
Oh, yeah. Fuck this shit. Lost draft.
Oh my
What was
god.
that shit?
Okay, you plug yourself in and
Yeah.
lust draft it up.
You're doing this to yourself in case
Alright.
you die or
Make a
something.
Constitution saving throw now, please.
Oh, yeah. That's why you have the canine pepper. Because, aren't you guys? rescue you, Hippis.
Aww.
That's what give you advantage.
All right. Yes, indeed.
Cannot hit.
All right. Well, success. So go ahead and make a D100 check for.
That was a con ability
Oh, what the hell happened?
check.
Yeah.
Is that not good?
It was the saving throw because you lust drafted yourself.
It's the
Oh,
same
right.
number either way. So,
Oh, okay.
Not
Oh,
always.
effectively, yeah, that's it.
Oh, you
Okay,
don't have
come
a,
on, roll D100.
30.
Okay. Not quite enough, unfortunately. Still unfertilized.
Wow.
I think you need to get
But
like a 13 or lower, or maybe a 27.
I think you rolled
No,
like
Pip
a
has-
1 the first time. She's...
Pip rolled I think it was a 3 or a 5, but that was successful and has received all these 12 piercings since then. But it's still an incredibly low percent chance.
Still okay. So it's like under 10.
No, it's higher than 10.
It
It's
happens to be
higher
like
than
15.
anyone else in the party would have, but
Yeah.
it's still very low.
Right.
need to... Dead puppy. Cat.
All right, Pip, you have
Pip.
like
But
2 or 3 ranks of exhaustion here, so you have earned it. Mama kinda asks if you want to stay the night here because you look dog tired, but
Oh.
she will gladly take you to wherever you're going. So does the party want to wait for Pip to recover, or just drag the puppy with you onto the boat?
Pip, god
Just
damn it.
let... I'm okay.
Just
Stop
stuff Pip
thinking
in my
with your
backpack.
dick.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
It's all good. Levitate.
Just hit yourself to Leira.
I just...
I would like
and then,
to know, I would
put it
like
around
to
the corner.
I will tell you now that I'm probably going to go for a swim in the lake. And I
It's fine,
don't
you
think
can
you
have a
can
boat.
breathe underwater.
Just don't stay there forever. You can ride Lyra's shoulders for the time being.
Hyra. Because the shark over there, she smells like a dog. Sheesh. That's the last time she
Uh-oh.
goodbye.
Wow! Alright. Hero will pick Pip up and nestle him into her cleavage. There you go.
Yeah, but I thought you would use have like a puppy balloon instead, like a balloon cord.
Now, eventually, one of us is just going to get one of those awkward baby papooses. Just put Pip in that, like, facing forward so you can just magic missile or whatever. It'll be great.
Oh god, a harness.
Yes.
It'll be adorable.
And
All
deadly.
right. Anything else the party needs to take care of on the farm here?
Wait, why did I even buy those? Oh my god, why am I so fucking dumb today? Ugh. I bought a bunch of Grow Plus specifically to grow things, and I
Wow.
went and spent. Oh my god.
Things and stuff.
Ugh, Lyra, fuck. God.
Lyra fuck indeed. Alright. Party goes back down to the lakeshore. Hyra carrying Pip. You guys load up into the boat. And... Can anyone actually sail a boat?
I come from a proud lineage of desert wasteland sailors.
I come
Hmm,
from a
so
land
no.
down under.
I don't know how to drive a boat, as I usually just swim.
Okay, well, we'll have you be
So it's
first
just-
mate then.
Like a rowboat or something? I don't. It's just a boat.
It is a boat, not a ship. It's
Yeah.
on the smaller side, but it's still quite large comparatively. You guys didn't build this; you just reassembled a broken one with copious uses of magic.
I think we have to row.
Row
Well,
your boat.
incredible physical labor is right up Hyra's alley, so give me an oar. Also, this boat looks way the fuck too big to possibly row.
Yeah.
Unless we have like a cadre of slave boys. Now wait a minute, we have a cadre of slaves.
Clearly, this is not to scale.
No.
You have a cadre of lovers, servants, minions, followers on campfollowers, etc.
Uh-huh.
We don't
But you haven't
use
actually
them
picked
for
them up.
anything.
They're at the hive recuperating from all the eggings.
Oh, goddammit.
Yeah. So this boat is fairly large. It has sails that you guys mended back
Oh.
together. So you don't
Wow.
actually have to row it. It doesn't have like ballista or anything, but it is fairly large. So some basic knowledge of how boats work would probably be good. If not, you guys are going to make slow progress as you acclimate yourselves with the ins and outs of sailing.
Okay. What would you like check-wise for this?
So,
Survival? no.
well, let's do a skill challenge here, and since the whole group is involved, any one person can make the check. So we'll start out with a perception check, because you're going to analyze the boat for
Perception.
all things. Yeah, perception. So first person to make the check counts as the person who's making the check.
I have a +2 with perpetual advantage, but yeah, that's way better.
Okay. So Pip identifies what appears to be all of the critical elements of sailing here. So next, an investigation check. You got to try to reverse engineer how all these pieces work and how you're going to be sailing this thing.
Sorry, what kind of check?
Anybody promised? Investigation.
Yeah, I got
Investigation.
+6. Can anyone beat that? Also, Kylie.
No.
Bardic Inspiration, Gib.
Nah.
There's a map. There could be a battle. You might want to save her for battle. We don't know.
Yeah, I've only got a certain number of those.
Fine, whatever. 22.
22. Excellent, excellent. All right. So
Cheated.
Kira gets some rough idea of how these ropes are supposed to be handled, but it does take a little bit to get up and at them. So the whole party, please make an athletics check, and just a majority of you have to pass. Kira passes. I guess everyone who's participating.
Bonus so good.
Nothing from
Oh, what,
Sanichi.
athletics?
Yes.
Athletics.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Strega, a period
In
is not a
theory.
check.
Leira passes. We need one of the 3 remaining people to pass.
An athletic or acrobatics, did you say?
Athletics.
Athletics.
You can just see it right on there.
Strega does not pass, unfortunately. Third also does not pass.
Please
Kell,
give
you
Pip
lazy-
inspiration. So we
Kell,
can...
you lazy Minotaur, let's go. Come on.
Kell,
Kell cannot help you.
he's too busy sucking his own dick.
I guess
Ooh,
so.
I'll go help him.
God
Pip
damn
Oh,
it.
no.
Pip uses a little shenanigans to little magic here and there to help out, but it's fine. Doing a-okay. All right, so you guys have braced all the riggings and put up the sails and pushed her into the ocean. And now it is a matter of actually trying to maneuver from the shallows into the deeper ends of the lake. So that will be let's make that a acrobatics check, I guess. So you're going to be maneuvering some rather delicate shallow inns.
Is
So,
that a +9?
acrobatics.
Anyone beat a +9?
That's pretty good.
For what? Acrobatic? What?
Never mind.
Acro-
Acrobatics. Awesome. All right, and then finally, survival check, because you're going to be navigating the lake. You're not exactly sure where you're going, but you want to avoid running into shark girls and reefs and small islands and what have yous.
I don't know. Shark girls
Wait,
are
shark
okay.
girls? We got Leira, we can bargain.
Whoa.
Maybe some
We got
tubby
Kell.
shark girls, manatee girls. You want to avoid hitting anybody.
We can just push
I wanna see a
Hyra
manatee
and Leira over.
Oops.
Distract them.
Why, Leira?
I'm sorry.
All right, you didn't do so hot, unfortunately, and you do get the boat out into the lake, but you end up running aground on a small shallow that
Bonk.
looks like it was a sandbar that was mostly buried. You guys are going to have to push out a little bit. A short distance away from the sandbar, you can see a small island, and on the island appears to be a yellow-skinned shark girl, or sorry, orange-skinned shark girl who is reading a number of books. She doesn't appear to have noticed you guys.
I get out and I push the boat back in the fucking water.
All right, athletics check.
Alright, balls in my court now. Yeah.
All right,
Mighty
you're
Gnoll
pushing.
tits.
Who's helping? Lyra's helping too. All right, you get the boat back into the water. You stop by the shark girl, or just keep on sailing.
No, fuck
You're
off.
not sure exactly where you're going.
No one likes you.
The directions would be good, right? Where are we? Wait,
can
where are
see
we
the
going?
island.
You
Can
can't
we?
see the island, actually.
Oh.
It appears to be a perfectly clear lake, but as you sail, things shift and change. It's uncertain if the shore is going to be very close or very far away. There's some kind of a magical illusion, a glamour that covers the lake, making it very difficult to navigate.
Directions might not be a bad idea. Maybe this
Only you had
person.
Naya, she's
Directions
been here
to what?
before.
Theoretically,
Supposedly.
fucking the shark girl's been here before.
Possibly.
Supposedly, Naya says that there's an island where our goddess lives on, but you guys certainly can't see it.
Clearly, this Naya person or whatever is insane.
I know, right?
Well,
Filthy liar.
I have no idea where we're going, so I've never seen this island, but maybe some other denizens of the
Alright.
lake have, possibly.
All right.
So I will.
Yeah. While the one man in the party is distracted, quick, let's ask for directions while we can.
Yes,
But we have to distract you too, Hyra.
I will.
Fuck off.
I will call out to the shark girl.
She looks up from her book, puts a small bookmark in it, and perches her tiny glasses on the bridge of her nose, trying to peer out at you guys. You know, wave at her or something.
Yeah.
Okay. She shrugs, shifts off her hula skirt, dives into the water, and swims up to the side of your boat.
I will look over the side and wave at her. Hey, hello. Hope I'm not bothering you.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, we were just wondering, we're looking for an island that's supposed to be out here on the lake somewhere, but there's all this stuff in the way. I don't suppose you've seen a big lake. I mean, wait, no. A big island with some goddess on it.
That's a pretty funny joke. You'd think if there was a giant island, we would have encountered it by now, or you'd be able to
I know,
see it,
right?
Who told you there was a giant island out here?
This lady, this chick we traveled with for a little while insists that there's this goddess on an island out in the lake.
I think she might have been pulling your leg. I've certainly never seen a goddess out here.
I don't know. She was pretty convincing. She had weird magic powers, not like a wizard. It was something to see.
Who is this woman?
Naya
Yeah, Naya. She claimed to be the quote-unquote champion
Oh.
of something.
You know Naya. Yeah, she's an okay girl.
This is alright.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, she
Well-
told us that there's something out here.
Well, if she said there's something out here, then I guess there must be, but I suspect it's probably magic, huh?
Probably something's interference. We've noticed the crap on the lake. Here. It's kind of making things hard to see.
You know, I've read
Direction.
books that supposedly there's a great big oceans full of water, like the lake here, and
Ooh.
sometimes on the oceans there are ghost ships of pirates that have perished, and they can
Oh my.
only appear in the light of full moons. So maybe this little island is something like that.
Full moon, huh? Well, I suppose anything's really worth a try at this point.
When's the next full moon, then?
Or moon's usually pretty bright and ominous.
It's hard to tell. She points up at the sky. You recall that the sky is perpetually covered with clouds that never rain.
Clouds that never rain.
I mean, you'd think someone would have a lunar calendar, but yeah, I guess that
But
wouldn't
of
really
course-
matter much anymore.
That's also just a story. If this island with a goddess on it is real, maybe she only allows people to visit who she deems as being worthy of an audience, huh?
Maybe.
We are quite corrupt.
Only
Lyra and
some
I
of
aren't very
us.
corrupt. Like, me, Pip, and Lyra have like one corruption bar between us. Then there's you and Strega and Kell, but you know.
Strega.
You two were the first to get corrupted.
I've never been max out corrupted. Go away.
You've been close.
No, I've never gone.
Yeah.
I
went to
am not
5 like
anymore.
once.
I that was just a phase.
Yeah, almost coming your soul out. It's just a thing. Don't worry.
A phase that
Yeah.
Kylie helped you get over.
And so I think Essie had something to do with that too.
Not all that training I was doing.
I don't know. Maybe. Probably a
Anyway,
bit of both.
the ghost story was just an example. If she's actually a goddess, maybe you have to pray to her. Who knows? It's religion. A religion's pretty silly.
I know, right?
Well, haven't really been looking for that long just yet. So we'll kind of keep at it for a little while and see if something happens.
Okay. Well, just wanted to let you know that you should probably be careful where you're sailing, though.
Yeah.
Some of the shark girls have taken to following a rather nasty piece of work.
Oh,
A tiger shark calling herself Maidensbane. She prides herself on capturing people and deflowering them.
huh.
Well, nothing really
Does that
to interest her on this
happen
boat.
often? Like, how many
visitors?
people... She must go through quite the long dry spells then.
Well,
it
I'm
is the
sure
only
she just
source
really
of
likes to do
unpolluted
it.
water for quite a ways. A lot of people come in out of the mountains or out of the swamps, out of the forest, looking for fresh water, and she leaps out of the water with her marauders and just grabs them.
Oh my.
Now, how fresh is it really with you guys, fucking in here all the time?
You know, you would think it would be more polluted, but it's actually quite nice. I don't know. Maybe it's some influence of that crazy made-up goddess that Naya was talking about. Plus, we do have fresh water runoff from the mountains, and most of the pollution leaks out to the south into the swamp, so...
Gross.
Oh, those poor swamps.
Yes, the old cum swamps.
pretty much. I wouldn't recommend going there.
So, what's your name?
Oh, how rude of me. I'm Isna.
I'm Leira.
I'm Hyra. No relation.
Leira, forgive me if I seem a bit forward, but you're rather strange looking for a shark girl.
Yeah, I don't have. I got the blue skin instead of gray, and I don't have silver hair either.
Hyra reaches over and
I meant
pokes one
more
of Electrobat's
the,
boobs.
Yeah, more about that whole chest region you got going on there.
Oh, a brief
It's
lapse
because
in
she just
judgment, and I
loves-
bought the wrong thing.
Just got him
I
today.
ate
too.
it, and yeah, it didn't happen too long ago. I bought the wrong thing, and I kind of just stuffed it in my mouth, and then I realized just a little too late, my lapse in judgment. Now I gotta find something to take it away. Ugh. Oh, speaking of which, I don't suppose you have any, like, magic shark's teeth or even tiger shark teeth? Empowered stuff?
Yeah, I think I got something. What do you have to trade?
I got money, I got gems, I got some stuff, and...
Oh, come on, girl. What am I going to do with money here? I don't suppose you have any books.
Books, huh?
It's very difficult to find them out here, and I've got to store them on the island there so they don't get wet. If you had
Yeah.
something that had waterproof pages, that'd be even better.
I don't think I have any books,
We have
unfortunately.
the Codex, but we're not giving that up.
Oh yeah, there's that thing, but no, we can't
Actually,
give that away.
we also have a Book of Holding we will literally never use for anything, but again, it's
We have a what now?
Book of Holding. It's like a bag of
What?
holding, but a book.
Do we have that?
We've had that since session 1, bro. Well,
We
session
do?
2. Yeah.
Where did we get that?
The one place we were in on
The
session 2.
library.
Oh, I didn't even realize we had that.
Also, some of you guys have taken books from different places. Strega, I believe, has
Nice.
books from... she borrowed from Dominica, and Kell has a bunch of books of, magazines mostly, of pornography.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of dirty magazines, but that doesn't seem like something that would interest her, unless it is.
Mhm.
Mm?
I will communicate that the only literature I have is some old dirty magazines I picked up, but it's not quite a book.
She adjusts her monocles. Or glass spectacles. Let me see what you got here. Just hold it up. I want to see which magazine it is.
I believe I have like 4 of them. Let's see.
Ooh, let me take a look. Might be able to complete my collection.
Let me make sure I actually have these rather than just remembering them.
Hyra is a detail. Oh.
Oh no, here we go. they were labeled under scrolls. Yeah, I have 4 dirty magazines. I will hold them up one after the other and display them.
Roll 4d20.
All right.
Ooh, that third one. I think I need that one. Yeah, I could trade for that.
Ah. Would you mind, Hyra?
Sure. Issue 17 wasn't really my favorite. I gotta confess. So sure, I'll part with it. Do you want me to
Yay.
just hand it down to you, or like cruise the boat over to the island?
No, it's fine. I can take that and I'll just swim over to the island. I appreciate it, though.
Or we'll hand
So,
it down.
what exactly did you need? The shark's teeth or a tiger shark tooth?
As long as they're empowered, doesn't really matter. I just want to try and get rid of these extra bits I've got. And, well, I do have a problem being... I do have a more... You know what? Give me a tiger shark teeth, if you don't mind.
Well, I think I've only got one of those on me. That'd be okay with you?
Just one? Do you have any...
You know, I'm not actually tearing them out of my face, right? These are magic items.
Oh, yeah, I know.
All right.
Well, just the one, I guess. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Unless you'd be
then.
willing to part with some regular shark, some empowered normal shark teeth as well.
I could probably give you maybe like 3
One of each?
shark teeth.
Sure. Okay. That sounds good.
Okay, she tosses them up to you.
Sweet.
For a little bit, you manage to catch them, and she gratefully takes the magazine and indicates that if you've got more books, by all means, come visit her again. She always keeps her books over on that island there, so she spends most of her
Okay.
time there.
We'll keep that in mind.
She also says
might-
that maybe Leira, once you've managed to tone those udders down a little bit, the two of you can have a race around, but for the time being, she thinks they're probably not going to be very dynamic in the water there, so probably a little bit too much drag to have a race around the lake.
I'd like that. I do want to get rid of these 2 extras there. I would very much like to take you up on that once I get them under control. Thank you.
All right, she gives you a wink and swims off.
Say hi to Naya. Wait, is it Naya?
Yeah.
It's Naya. Say hi to Naya for us if you see her again. Him? See him again. Wait, right?
Don't worry
Was
about
Naya,
it.
was Naya a guy?
Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is always yes.
I was,
Anyway,
I was never too sure.
Naya was male, but
No,
you
it
know,
was a trap.
yeah, she had to drink a bunch of succubus milk. So
for reasons. Don't ask questions.
you gotta survive here. You gotta eat.
Exactly.
So, all right. So I got 1 empowered tiger shark teeth, and how many shark teeth?
3 empowered regular shark teeth. So the empowered regular shark teeth have the same combat application. That is, it gives your weapon damage rolls advantage for until the end of your next turn. So the round you take it and the turn after. Empowered also means that you have a chance of TFing into various shark things, which includes breast reduction, scaly skin, shark tail, pointed jaw, those kind of things.
Oh God! You mean this? This could get rid of my latex skin. Oh shit!
Yes, potentially it can remove your latex skin and give you shark skin instead.
Oh my!
And the tiger shark stuff, same kind of applications. However, the weapon damage rolls made with advantage last for 5 rounds instead of 2.
Ooh.
And the transformations can include things like giving you 4 balls instead of 2. Yeah, as well as changing your skin pigmentation to orange and improving your bite attack potentially.
Oh, that that orange skin. I really do like my blue coloration. Oh, I should totally. You know what I should do? I should totally ask that nice sheep girl to research skin pigmentation change, so I can get my blue back just in case, because I've lost that once already. I don't want to do that again. And then this might happen if I eat this stuff now.
Indeed.
And then I wouldn't be blue anymore, and that would just make me so sad. Well, anyway, I'm gonna eat one of the shark teeth. Just one of the regular ones first.
Okay. Roll a d6.
1d6 coming up. A 2.
2. Let's see. You already have shark teeth, shark ears, shark fin, shark tail.
I am shark
Uh,
everything.
You are shark everything. Well, you don't have any TF effects then.
Damn it.
Eating another one?
Yes.
Okay, 3. Both sets of your breasts are reduced by 1 cup size.
Oh no.
So, okay, so it went down from C to B and the B to A.
Right. So
One
more
more.
of those, and you would remove your second set entirely.
But then I might almost be flat. Oh wait, but I've got grow pluses. I got those. I've got those for reasons.
Yes.
I spent all that money for reasons, so yeah, 3 again.
Okay, and indeed, same effect. You now have 8 cups, and you've removed your second row of breasts.
Or I'm taking off my sports bra of mine and gonna take out the grow plus. Hey Hyra, can I ask you for a favor?
Done.
Please rub this all over my boobs.
Here it just gets a big wolfish grin. Anything for you, Blue. Why don't you come back down to my cabin?
Wait, does this thing have Wait, this thing has a cabin?
There is a below deck, yes.
There's a below deck? Oh wow, this thing is big. Sure, why not? Not for too long though. We got to get on the way.
Oh yeah. Here we'll go down, rub Leira down as much and as roughly as she likes. But, you know, there might be some taxation for her efforts.
Well, you're helping me, so I suppose it's only fair to help you.
Actually, wait, no, hold on. Shit.
How many grow pluses are you using?
Just the one.
Okay, so you go from
I don't
8
want to
cups-
I don't want to be massive, so. Oh, I'm sorry. I went from. I cut you off. Sorry.
From A cups up to B cups.
Back to my normal. Okay.
Aw, not big enough to tit fuck. Never mind then.
Oh.
Hero will
Do you want
just
a
give you
blowjob?
boob massage. No, never mind. I should probably save myself so I can do that whole meditation thing.
Yeah, you do want to try. You do like to try and do that thing.
Yeah,
Right.
never seem to manage
Oh.
to go a whole day without.
It's
anything.
hard sometimes, especially with our
Party
everything.
composition, also, yeah. Also with these, and here we'll just jiggle.
Right. I'm gonna eat the tiger shark tooth. Actually, first, before I do that, I'm gonna take out a knife and I'm just gonna cut myself a bit and collect the blood. Glook. And I'm gonna slap a bandage on myself. And then I'll eat it.
Okay, it's a bit weird.
In case
I have no idea what you're doing.
in some games that we've played, in order to research a transformation, we have needed to collect a specific blood sample to help along the process. I was
that's
just
not how that
hedging.
works.
I'm just hedging my bets.
Nobody bleeds,
case-
nobody poops, nobody urinates. and
Nothing. No,
Pregnancy is awesome. And
It
also
is
incredibly
awesome.
short. Yeah.
and very, very fast. Children skip that whole horrible stage of being monsters. It's awesome. Marith is great. It's a great place.
Mhm.
Anyway, so tiger shark tooth. Just got the one, so
Alright.
down the hatch. Let's see if
Okay,
I turn
roll
orange or get
4d6.
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 6, 1, 2, 1.
Okay.
Let's see what I
The
get.
only transformation that you get is your teeth apparently change a little bit. Instead of
Oh.
being actual shark teeth, they are now soft yet pliant.
Huh?
While you are angry, your teeth harden into biting form. When you are aroused, your teeth soften, making you incredibly good at blowjobs.
Wow. Well, that's unexpected.
That
Lewd.
just imagining that is mildly disturbing.
Yes.
How that works.
It becomes soft and squishy. Okay. How interesting. I didn't know that. That's a new one.
It's a spongy cartilage.
All right.
Don't try and bite people while you're aroused. Oh, you can't like playfully bite them on the shoulder anymore.
That would just be like gumming them.
Oh. Hold on a second, dear. Just let me take out my teeth.
God,
You
don't.
still have the teeth.
Oh,
God damn it.
God, that's horrible.
How about we go back to the shark thing where you have like a row of normal teeth and then the like shark ones slip down over them? That's like a second row. So it's slightly less horrifying.
I think having a second row of teeth is more horrifying.
Regular sharks have like
You've
8,
seen-
have like 4.
Well, yeah, but they're like tucked up. They aren't like multiple visible rows of teeth. It's like Five Nights at Freddy bullshit, where there's like an extra
Oh,
set of
God.
teeth back of the throat. It's
Ugh.
horrifying. Anyway, don't worry about it. That's not how it works. So you're fine.
Shame I didn't get the 4 balls. Oh well.
Indeed. But you also didn't get the orange recolor. So
I also didn't get that. True.
Buy more. Eat more.
I don't have any more books to trade, and she didn't know she only had the one. Maybe if we come across more shark girls.
Start prying them from her head.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, they're probably all
She-
soft and gummy.
She explained how that's not how it works. It's like
Oh, if they're
You're-
soft and gummy,
you're-
that explains why
you're
you can just eat them.
you're just fucking with me.
pretty much. So you guys spend the rest of the day sailing around to no particular avail. You drop anchor middle of the night, or would you prefer to go ashore?
Hmm.
Can we anchor? Like, is there any sort of alcove or like shallow waters we've passed that look like a safe harbor?
Let's go back to the map here.
Like over in
So
this
you
place?
guys were pretty much like right here. The shallow waters tend to be obviously along the coasts or along the sandbars. Sandbars can be a little dangerous though, so running aground too often could damage your boat. You could try to go back to the shore you were at, which seems relatively safe, or you could try going south, where there are more rocky cliffs and there might be a shore, but since it has grown dark, navigating would be more dangerous.
If it's
But of
already
course,
dark,
if you drop
let's just-
anchor in the middle of the... Yeah, if you drop
Yeah.
anchor, you might run into shark ambushes in the middle of the night.
better than running
Oh,
into demon
I-
ambushes on the shore.
I'm gonna pop my secure shelter anyway.
Well, I mean, sure, but we do have nice, comfy like bunks under there.
I
Also,
can-
you can't see in or out of the secure shelter, so you might wake up and find that your boat has been sunk and everyone
You can
has
see
to
out.
swim. Can you?
You can see out, but you cannot see in.
Okay.
And what kind of secure shelter doesn't let you see what threats are around you?
It's not very
I know.
secure.
Alright, so you guys are bunking down for the night. People are going to stay in the shelter, or are you going to use the accommodations, rough as they are?
I think Leira and I have kind of agreed to not be in the shelter at risk of Kell pheromone attacks.
It's okay, he's not here. He can't actually do that.
I mean, he can't, but you could.
Why would I do that? I just want to get this fucking quest over with.
Also meta.
We'll go down to the accommodations, and I'll pop the bubble.
I'm okay with whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking meditate. Can I do that? Kylie, inspire me, please. Need to do the thing. Give me a pep
Sure.
talk. Yes.
Give me a pep talk. You can do it.
I hope so.
I consider this first step to, repairing our relationship, helping you get over your stuff.
Hopefully we'll get you over your unfortunate Kell problem sooner
Yeah,
rather
it's
than
kind
later.
of a pain in the ass having to carry him around everywhere. Just thunk him down on the bunk next to me.
So what's the meditation thing? A wisdom check or?
Yeah, wisdom check.
Oh boy.
Now, I have to suck, fuck or suck Kell off, right?
Otherwise, you start going through withdrawal, yes.
And that's basically a no-go for me.
You are pretty much unable to meditate, it seems. Unless you try really hard to just fight through the withdrawals.
Well, what's the withdrawal DC?
18 for Kell or something. Let's see. Let's see. For every day to week without usage, depending on the substance, make another addiction check to reduce your level by 1. So if you haven't had any today, you can try to keep not having any and roll your Constitution, I think, against the DC of the addiction.
And I can't give myself Bardic Inspiration.
No, this is all on you. Would
Can I
you?
get Raspiration?
Oh, I can give you advantage if you want. I can give you one of these peppers I'm carrying around. It might do something, though, to you. I only bought specific ones.
I don't want to be a dog.
No, you might get a dick. Or balls.
Oh! Kylie's okay with that.
Oh, okay. You can have, here, have one of these large ones, then. It could give you both.
Oh boy, and that gives me advantage.
Advantage on Constitution saves.
So I get 4 from Raspiration, I think. And then
Raspiration.
let me just go ahead and roll this. Add 4 to it. 21.
That's
And
higher than 18.
Suck down that pepper.
Okay, well, when you take the pepper, roll a d6.
It was a large, so I think she rolls 2 d6s.
Boy.
6. Did you have a penis already?
Nope.
You now have a 4-inch canine penis.
Woo!
Inch.
This is the naughtiest party. It's the best.
Yeah. I gotta try. I have to try this thing and squeeze this thing into somebody.
We
I
need
haven't
to
done
get
that yet.
The two of us, Kylie and Pip, and just make a knot train.
Oh gosh.
I'm not much for knots. I'd like to change this. Close.
Aw.
Stop.
Actually, your Your canine penis does not have a knot on it
What?
currently.
Not yet.
How does
Too
that
small.
work? Oh,
It just grew in.
oh, it's
It's
okay.
got
It
a
took me a
brand-
while to get
Don't-
my first knot too.
Don't pressure it. If it doesn't want a knot, it doesn't need a knot. You're going to make it all self-conscious, and then it's not going to be able to perform.
You know, I hear there's some people who like that, who like to be talked down to a whole lot. But then it makes them really hard, though. So
But yes, with all your bonuses, you are successful, so you lower your addiction level by 1.
Whoa.
Okay.
you're no longer worshipful. You're now at junkie level.
Does
Okay,
my
well-
18 inspiration work?
You now only just you no longer automatically fail resistance saves to partake.
Good. And now I can attempt the
You can
Fuzu
you can attempt to
Meditation.
resist now, and you can try that too.
which is a wisdom check.
I have no idea what that one is.
Sorry, what's the question?
Meditation.
If you have not had sexual relations of any sort, yes, you can make a wisdom check.
Hyra, you should totally make that save as well against addiction.
I think I made one
You
this
techni-
week. I think I need to wait a couple more days before I can. Because we started doing that at the farm, and it's only been like 4 days.
Okay. So soon. I'll let you have a pepper too when that time comes, so you can get advantage on that.
Basically,
Oh, yeah.
while Fen isn't here, this is the only opportunity I
It's
have.
the best possible opportunity to lower it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So, how's
I'm gonna,
an 18 for meditate?
How much are you at currently?
2.
2? That is sufficient, so you lower your corruption by 1.
Yes!
all right. Should I blow my inspiration on this meditate?
You need to get more corrupt, so you get more dominant.
I'm gonna spend an inspiration to roll my meditate.
No, I like
I
Hyra
didn't
being
even
a
need it.
cute little switch. I want low corruption.
Kylie
22
likes that too.
is sufficient to lower your corruption by 1, Kylie.
Excellent.
Wow. Did I ever learn how to do that? Don't
Jojo taught everybody, I believe.
Oh. I'm at level 1. What's my level 1 again? Let me see.
Could
My
also
hips. Okay, no, you know what? No, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with how big with having broodmother hips. I'm fine with that.
suck down a pure honey.
Shake, shake, shake.
But I'll wait. I'll wait on that. Shake, soda. Leira, do your hips lie?
No, they do not lie. They are fantastic.
Hips don't lie. I'm starting to feel something. Attraction. Attention.
Alright, so you guys are bunking down for the night. Who is taking first watch?
Probably Hyra.
I'm gonna put
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna put an alarm up where we are, where Hyra and Leira are bunking down. But it would be a good idea to keep a watch a little bit as well, at least. Yeah.
Alright, so Pip, were you taking first watch?
I can take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Lyra, Hyra, are you guys going to join Pip?
I'll take-
Yeah, Lyra, you go
I'll take-
ahead. I'll take
Yeah,
second
I'll take
then.
first watch.
That way me
Okay,
and Kylie
and-
can hang out.
So Kylie and Hyra will take second watch, and
Yes.
we'll divide it up that way. Okay, first watch. Pip and Leira make perception checks.
Damn it! I closed my fucking thing
Oh.
again.
There you go. That's how you do it.
All right, let's see. Yeah.
Okay, Pip. As you are looking out over the ocean, you notice strange shimmering colors cascading over the lake. It seems like there's an unusual tint, as if a almost like spectral glow were cascading over the waves. Roll a d6.
So nothing.
Roll a d6. Three. Okay. There's a strange, almost earthy hue that cascades over the waves. It's got a brownish color, as if you could see straight through the water to the sandy ground, the whatever silt ground beneath. You see a brownish color. You can make an Arcana
Brownish.
check if you. Yeah, you can make an Arcana check if you like. It's not like the water is brown. It's like a what's the word for that? Where lightning goes over the water. St. Elmo's fire kind of effect, but instead of being blue or green or whatever, it's a earth and soil-like tone. Alright. You recall hearing
Fucking
that
Arcana check. Why?
Arcana
I
checks,
have a goddamn
you know.
volume.
you know everything about the Arcanas. You recall hearing a rumor that the lights over the lake reflect what kind of eggs people are supposed to produce. So, in game terms, if you drank an OV elixir, you would produce brown eggs, which give you protection from poison and give you dat ass.
Is there any effect on my drider eggs? Are they all gonna
No,
have
no,
dad
that's-
ass now?
No, it's only OV elixir.
Oh, I know.
Yes. And Leira, roll a d20 and subtract. You got 1 corruption there. So subtract 5 from it. So 13. Oh, okay. You see perhaps just an illusion, but it almost seemed like there was something shimmering a short ways away. But when you focus your eyes, try to peer out into the darkness, you're sure it was just an illusion.
Do you what's the name? Clean up, don't you have any modifiers on your rolls?
The rose-tinted glasses let you charm person. Strega's the one with detect invisibility for a magic item. But nothing that gives true sight, unfortunately. Otherwise, the first
And
one
I'm
passes
pretty sure
without
this, and I'm pretty sure it was just a D20. It wasn't a check or anything. Not an ability check, right? Or was it an ability check?
It was a corruption check, in fact.
Ah, okay.
All right, and second
Yeah,
watch,
that's
Hyra
what
and Kylie make perception checks.
Oh, boy.
Please. Have a good watch.
15. Wait, no, hold on. That's the completely wrong skill.
That's
I
a
got you.
performance check.
Yeah, let's try a 19.
I got you covered.
Okay. Hero, you notice the lights down beneath appears to be anemones conducting a small symphony of color deep beneath the waves. It's actually very beautiful. Kylie, on the other hand, is focused on something else. I believe you see something off in the distance. Kylie, roll a d20 and subtract 15 from it.
Wow. Okay. No.
-3. Alright. You're pretty sure you saw something out there. You can't see it anymore, but you have a rough idea where it might have been. Fairly
Okay.
certain there must be some kind of an illusion that's deterring people from approaching that particular spot of the ocean.
Hyra, I think I found the island.
Yeah, hold on. Look, watch this. Or we'll
No. Well, that's
what?
pretty.
I know, right?
I think there's an illusion over in that direction.
What? Here, we'll look
I'm
up.
pointing the.
I don't see anything.
I
Hyra,
just-
make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, I rolled disbelieve. Fuck yes.
Alright. Illusion shimmers, and gradually you can just see the faint outlines of where an island must be. It seems strange. You could have sworn that you sailed past that point, but perhaps you simply turned aside.
Holy shit. Oh, okay. I'll keep my eye on it. You go wake everyone up. We need to go right for it right now before it hides itself again.
Alright. Grab pots, pans, clang them together. Wakey, eggs and bakey!
Oh, what?
We
Oh,
found
God.
it. Land
What?
ho!
Leira, make an athletics check to haul up the anchor.
All right.
Oh.
Land ho!
Oh,
And I don't
okay.
mean that the land is a hoe.
Oh.
Although it could be a hoe.
That's Leira. Make that check. Hira, you're busy focusing. You're on the crow's nest here.
Our names are too
23.
similar. Sorry.
Yes. All right. You haul up the anchor and start moving. Someone who is not Hira, make an acrobatics check to navigate the ship roughly to where Hira is pointing.
I got +5. Anybody better than +5?
+5 in what?
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics. I have +6.
I think I have, let me check. I have a +7.
Alright, Pip.
Okay, let's see.
Just imagining a fucking dog driving a car here. Will you let us down, Pip? Have
All
part
right,
of
Pip starts
inspiration.
going.
D10.
Starts going. These paws just ain't made for steering this ship, though, and you end up running aground. But thankfully, run aground on the island itself.
Oh, all right.
So
Oof.
the ship's going to need some repairs before it gets moving
Oops.
again. But
You
at
crashed,
least Pip
Pip.
got you there. Yes, indeed, you crashed
I
into
crashed.
what seems to be
Yeah,
an
I-
invisible island. But as you dismount from your positions, the island shimmers and reappears.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa, that's
Ah.
weird.
Ah,
Told you I saw it.
I'm sorry, somebody. Okay, did somebody complain of the dog steering? Huh?
Yeah. You just about ruined our boat.
Well, I mean, on one hand, you crashed the ship. On the other hand, you may have crashed it into the place we've been trying to find.
Results
Yeah.
count.
The thing is, you guys didn't repair this. So screw you.
Pretty much. Alright. The wooded island on which you've landed seems to be curiously devoid of any fauna. Even birds do not fly overhead, wheeling to circle around it as if unaware this space even exists. Flora, on the other hand, flowers everywhere, the verdant growth flourishing in a symbiotic partnership that you've never seen in all your lives. Trees brim with perpetually ripe fruit, flowers overflow with fragrant beauty, and even the undergrowth wraps and coils around thick roots like interlocking fingers of lovers' hands. There's
Wow.
a peace here that broaches no violence, and you walk without fear or weariness, your hearts unburdened by a matronly presence that seems both somehow familiar and yet achingly distant. Traveling almost without thinking of your destination, you find your way to a massive glade dominated by a single tree larger than even the towers of Taladre. The tree has any number of branches, each of which seems to sport different leaves. You can see maple, pine, ash, oak, and far more besides. Fruit of every sort grow from this tree, even some you've never seen before.
Oh,
And
my.
zoop. At the base of the tree is a natural breach that resembles the parting petals of a truly vast flower that serves as the throne, or perhaps prison, of a woman beyond all earthly grace. She appears nude, her body the very essence of fertility. Pale skin and tumbling locks of hair frame a face at once loving and careworn. Thick vines hang around her like sweeping curtains, thin ivy encircling all in an emerald radiance. She greets you each by name, her voice as soft as the wind and yet commanding your complete attention. I am Mare, both the first and the last goddess of this land. I have seen all that you have done, and I am in your debt, more than even you know. I see that you have many questions. Please ask, I will answer as best as I can in my state.
Holy crap, Naya was right.
Yes, suck it, bitches. Just hear that like fluttering over the breeze.
Point.
I guess.
I point at Strega and say, "Is this bitch evil?"
Pip!
What? Wow.
You can't just ask if people are evil. That's racist.
Is
It's
it
alignment
racist?
is.
I mean, we were all thinking it, but wow.
That's very direct.
Also,
I sense a
hello.
great deal of corruption in Strega's heart and body. I do not believe at her core that she is wicked, but I do fear that she may have succumbed to many of the temptations that the demons have laid. I believe that with your assistance, perhaps she can find redemption.
Why haven't you been meditating with it?
So we hawk to her and then beat the living crap out of her and we'll steal her something.
Pip!
That's awfully
So we do it.
violent.
And in the presence of...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry,
Lady
did the
Mary.
betrayer? Did the betrayer say something? I couldn't hear you. Over someone who's betraying us. Yeah. So, shush.
Huff.
Hyra will nervously
So,
approach a little closer to the vine throne and sort of bow as best she can with her gigantic udders weighing her down and say,
Ah.
"We've journeyed quite a ways to get here, my lady. But I think the question burning in all our hearts more than anything is, how can we fight these demons? If you really are a goddess, surely you must be doing something against them. How can we help, or help you carry you out of here to fight them, or something, anything? Nothing anyone's tried has worked."
You have asked a great deal, and I will answer as best I can. As for why I cannot leave this place, I am connected to the earth itself. If I were to leave, I would succumb to the corruption that has tainted every other part of this land. Only here, at the seat of my power, can I fight off the encroaching toxicity that the demons have put over this world.
Is
As
that
far
why
as
the
what-
lake? Is that why the lake is more or less okay?
Partly, yes. The demons have attempted to pollute the lake as well as a means of attacking me indirectly, but through the actions of my champion, their scheme was foiled.
Suck.
Ugh.
As far as what I am doing to fight the demons, unfortunately I cannot fight them directly. I've done everything I can to restrain them, however. It was I who closed the portals to the land so that they cannot escape, and it was I who placed a curse over their entire line, that all of their children shall be weak and twisted variants on their truly powerful lineage.
So that's why they only make imps. Huh.
Correct. Though I fear that they used that as something of a challenge, and they have taken to perverting more and more of my peoples in an effort to create more of their line the only way they can.
Hmm.
And what can we do to stop them?
Well, the demons are really of two lines. The original line of demons who entered my world were beings from beyond this place. They came through portals that I kept open to bring all kinds of peoples into this realm to flourish with diversity. But the demons came with corruption so insidious that my children fell barely without my knowledge. And even after I cursed them, they corrupted more and more the people of the land. The original line of demons know the secret of the corruption that they brought with them. Unfortunately, they were ultimately usurped by the very humans that they twisted into their devilish shapes. They're now ruled by a queen known as Lethis, who was once a queen of my world. I don't know where she lies, but I suspect that she presides over all the demons now. If one of the original demons were brought back to me, I could attempt to work through it to find a cure for their toxic influence. If Lethis has disposed of the original demons, as I fear she may have, only her destruction offers the slightest hope. While she acts as the crux of their depraved miasma, any purity is doomed to corrode in time.
Find an original demon, huh? Wow.
What if we force feed Lethis pure honey?
I don't think
I'm
that would be
afraid-
nearly strong enough.
She's far too gone for simple solutions.
How would we be able to tell on one of these originals from one of the many, many other demons?
The people who have been perverted by the demons are monomaniacal. They are focused only on one specific thing, whatever was most important to them when they were human, or whatever race that they were originally. The original demons are far more subtle. They have a greater degree of interest and cannot change their shape as the more maneuverable demons have been. It's difficult for me to describe, as I've never encountered one of these original demons.
I wonder
But I
if
believe
Holly...
with sufficient exposure may be sufficient to tell you the difference between them.
I wonder if Holly is one of them.
No. You assume incorrectly.
Oh.
Holocynthia is my child.
Oh.
Huh, told you.
Wow, okay.
I had
She
many
doesn't
children
seem quite
once.
your speed.
Well, I had many children, gods of this world, but they were lost to me. I feared any attempt to birth new gods, for the corruption of the demons pierces even my sanctum to small degrees. When Naya vanquished the demons in their lairs, I was buoyed by hope for the first time. I grew Holly, but the weakness of the land crept into her. She's strong-willed, but young and naive. She will not listen to me because she believes me tainted by the very infection that is,
Oh.
in fact, within herself. She seeks to
Oh.
cast down the demons, but doesn't understand that in fighting them on their own terms, she becomes ever more like them. If she could be taught patience, mercy, and wisdom, I believe she may actually succeed in her war, but I fear she's far too impetuous for such lessons.
Oh,
Wait. So, let me just... What about 1,000 years ago or some stuff like that?
There wasn't even.
Oh, what do you mean, Pep?
Well, you say you birthed the gods and yada yada and all that, but if you're the one god from here, then what exactly happened 1,000 years ago?
Ah.
What?
Well, as I say, I was the first and the last god of Marith. Of old I had many children. I'm the goddess of nature and life, but I gladly shared my power with my beloved young ones. Thera, the goddess of the hunt, Tene, goddess of dreams, Murine, goddess of love, Delos, god of beasts, Persia, goddess of craft, and Akbal, god of light.
Wait, what?
But
That last one, what? Did you say Akbal?
cough.
Indeed, my youngest, Akbal, was tortured and twisted until he believed himself to be a demon.
So he's
But-
not a demon.
No, he is in fact a god of this realm, though a fallen one. He was
But
bound
still
by
corrupted
Lethis.
Leira.
Hmm.
I don't think that gets you off of it.
Indeed, Akbal could perhaps be redeemed, but I can't see how. I can't leave this place, nor is he willing to come to me. Only one of his brothers or sisters would have the power to heal the scars the demons left on him, and to my knowledge, only Halacynthia remains. She might
What about
cure him.
that? What about our
What?
idol that we have?
You know, you're
Which
very
idol?
bad at talking. Okay, just point out,
What?
I know somebody did something to him that made everything much worse.
Oh yeah, I removed his curse and now he's like in full power or something? Sorry.
That explains one of the concerns that I've been having of late. Akbal, I sensed that he had escaped his bindings placed on him by Lethis herself. He's too broken to realize his true nature, but now that he's free, I fear he seeks to overthrow the Demon Queen and install himself as their king. My thoughts are trained wholly upon my poor child. I can't pierce the veil of his pain. I would truly wish that he be saved from his false path, but I understand that perhaps the only solution is the pain of death.
Now,
Hold on.
you can't
We have
you
a way
can't
to
cure
talk.
him unless you bring him here.
Well,
Well,
no,
could
no.
you put some magic stuff in Leira? Because Akbal trusts Leira.
Well, hold on. We have a way to talk to Halacynthia.
No.
If she could potentially cure Akbal, then we owe it to ourselves to try at least to all the gods.
I certainly
Right,
encourage
and,
you to attempt assuaging Halacynthia's fear and anger, but I fear that she's far more likely to wish to slay him instead.
Or take control of him. That would be that would not be good if Halacynthia had Akbal on her side.
Better hers than the demons.
I don't know. I mean,
What's the difference?
Akbal would wage war on the demons himself, which also benefits us.
Yet he was clearly defeated by Lethus once. Who's to say he can succeed now, all by himself? If we find a way to cure him, either voluntarily or not, having him on Holocynthia's side, two even young gods could really tip the tide.
Yeah, and speaking of gods, we'll whip it out.
Yeah.
Update the idol.
As I was trying to say, we found this idol that we were told has a resting place in it for two gods.
Yeah,
My
which
goodness.
apparently is amalgam, which is a fusion of things.
Would you please
So
approach so that I can take a closer look at that?
I just go at here. Mush. I'm still a pit balloon, so
Yes.
Walk on your own feet.
balloon pit.
Oh my. I knew that Tanae and Delos had vanished without a trace, and I feared that they had suffered as terribly as my other children, but I never, for a moment, believed that they would do something so impetuous. It seems that they have merged into one. This new god is within your idol there.
Yeah,
Good god, bad god? Because from what I've heard of from Pip, Pip's god is not a good god.
This,
you haven't
this-
heard jack shit from me, so screw it.
the new god within this idol is just that. A new god. Barely more than a child. A baby, even. I would strongly encourage you to either leave that with me or to take care of it as you would
Okay.
your own children.
Are we handing the idol over?
No.
Oh.
I said okay as in confirmation. Not that. Okay, here we go. Here's the idol.
More like a gotcha.
Sort of needed to like.
Well, how we take care of our own
like-
children is we just leave them with someone who knows better.
Yeah, that's
So,
none of us
I don't have
are
it.
qualified parents, and I actually have kids. We should not.
And
be
none of us
doing
are
Mom-
qualified
Mom-
to like
My mom's real
babysit
cool.
a god.
She's nice. Speaking of which,
Yeah, but the thing
do
is,
you
Yes.
do you?
Hold on, I want to hear
Never
what Pip
mind.
has to say.
Okay.
the thing is, I would love to leave it here. The thing is, we already kicked its ass, and we sort of need this fast travel.
Well, we closed
We use
the
it to
portal.
manipulate the portals a little bit.
We don't really need it for anything else. And it might be useful, but that thing we found outside Taladra, that might have been this new god, and it was not
Oh.
terribly happy to see us.
You think? No.
We did not do nice things to it.
So
Yeah, we did.
created the god of portals.
And getting reamed by 3 people at once.
Better than
pardon me.
killing it.
It seemed to enjoy it quite a bit.
Hey,
It-
you guys were the one fucking it. I was trying to, sexually stimulate it with my words.
Well, sexually stimulating it
Pedophile,
anyway
all
is
of you.
not doing us any good. If it's actually a god,
You heard what she said. It's like
We don't know
it's
if
a child.
that
You guys screwed a child.
Oh, shut up, Kylie.
That's a joke. Come on.
Let me be clear here. The thing that you guys fought the last session was a portal spirit. It was
Oh.
not the thing in the idol.
Oh,
Okay.
You just fought a manifestation of the portal.
oh, that's fucking weird.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, of everything.
Alright, so we've never seen what's actually inside. I will just turn to
Or
Mary
it may
and
or
say,
may not have been amalgam. You know that guy, that dream guy.
There was no way
The
that was a
dream creature?
child. That guy seemed old
Gods are
beyond
kind
measure.
of.
The name.
That's
Well,
kind of...
here's the thing.
God put together.
Yeah, Hyra. Here's the thing, though. What you consider a child doesn't mean it's the same thing for beings that could vaporize you and recreate you after they vaporized.
So clearly
Miss
that means
Mary.
we're even less qualified to deal with it. And I'll turn to
Miss
Mary and
Mary?
say,
Yeah.
Is there any way you can get this thing out of the idol? We really do not need to have this power.
I can ask it, but I don't know if it will respond to me. This, in truth, is only my grandchild, I suppose.
I will,
Both.
You're going to
They
hand
took
the
two
idol
of your
over?
children and then, let's see, one kid plus one kid put together. That's technically your kid still.
Just let Mary look
God,
at the
so we-
idol. Let's see if we can get this to
Okay.
someone who can
Hover
actually
down
raise it.
and then hover down, waddle over and just hold it up for her idol.
Okay, she moves to take the idol from you. Rather, she leans forward. She's kind of lower body's stuck inside the tree there.
Careful, who knows what will happen, so.
Okay, she picks up the idol, holds it up, and seems to be whispering to it. A small stream of blackish, bluish mist pours out, and amalgam
Oh.
comes forth from the idol.
Oh my. Hey. There,
The misty creature flits over to Leira. Oh yes, hello again. I remember you.
yeah. How are you doing? You okay? Sorry about before.
Oh, I'm quite good, actually. It's been a lot of fun. I've been watching you on your adventures.
Oh, well,
Very
that's
excited
good.
to see what's going to happen next.
Oh well, that's good that you're enjoying yourself.
I put my thumb and index finger in my puppy mouth there and just sharp whistle. So, hey,
Yes?
amalgam, plant lady. I'm really bad with names. Plant lady,
Mary.
amalgam. Mary. Okay, that's her name apparently.
Oh, interesting. You know, there seems to be something familiar about you. I can't quite put my finger on it. How unusual. It's like I knew you once.
Yeah, she's sort of like technically
mom.
your mother slash grandma or
Grandma
something.
is more appropriate.
Well, it has the memories of old, so I don't.
Yeah, aboleths have all the memories of their parents too, but they don't consider themselves their parents.
Yeah, but this is harder to figure out than the genealogy and family line of goblins.
I was just use simple terms, man.
It
Yeah,
is the
but it's
byproduct. It is the product of two gods, which
Amalgam, this is
Created
Mary. She's your mother.
Yeah.
No, I seem to recall my mother. She didn't look like this.
What did your mother look like?
Well, that's rather private, isn't it?
Well, it's a bit more might be a bit more complicated, I suppose.
Go with grandma then.
Okay,
Grandmother? How
look,
about that?
Mary here had 2 children. They fused into one. That's you. I don't know who might have conducted that turning ritual thing, but this is pretty definitely your progenitor of some generation hence.
Amalgam flits up to Mary. She speaks softly to the spectral wolf-like creature, and he flits back. Yes, I suppose she's interesting, but not very exciting, is she? She's kind of stuck here. I'm rather more interested in going with you guys. I want to see what happens next.
Could Amalgam fix Hackball?
Mary shakes her head. No, I'm afraid Amalgam is very young. I don't believe he has the understanding of these things to reawaken Akbal's latent memories.
Hmm.
That's too bad. Who attacks people?
What's that,
I
Pip?
thought I heard somebody whisper.
You
I
did.
thought I
You
heard somebody
were hearing.
whispering. Saying,
You did. You were hearing my roommate whisper things to me.
Naughty secrets.
No. No.
I read the secrets from your flesh.
No.
Oh.
Yes, exactly, Hedrah. Thank you.
Dear God.
I thought no one would get that because Finn wasn't here.
God.
Oh God.
Dear God.
Anyway, anyone else have any questions or what have you for Mary?
Okay, so. Okay, Malga, you've been the passenger of this little escapade. You bore witness to also moments,
I swear to God.
very
I
hilarious
swear, Pip, I swear, if you make this, I'm
Settle down,
really-
settle down.
be real upset.
Continue, please, Hedrah.
moments of betrayal, moments of, well, a lot of moments of sexual escapades, okay? We cannot deny that. And you bore the moment for the fall of Pip, the first fall of Pip.
You mean when you got
So
knocked
that's your take.
unconscious?
Yes, it was very exciting. I thought for a moment there that all of you were done for. But you persevered. It's a very admirable trait.
Perseverance is another word for too stupid to give up.
That's cynical of you.
I hadn't thought of it
Okay,
that way.
can you... Yeah, okay. Now, from your point of perspective, and all that, all you see, you cannot say that we're the smartest ones around.
Well, I haven't seen very many people around, so I can't say for certain if you're the smartest. That sheep at Whitney's farm seems pretty smart.
Yeah.
But then she stays on a farm, so she's not really doing very much, is she?
That is indeed true. But Dom's decision aside, cough, submitted tackle, we can always think about more stupid things we can do, and that would pretty much end up in more shenanigans. But
Well, of course.
here's the thing, though.
Yes.
Are we siphoning your power when we open the portals, stuff like that?
Well, a small amount, but it's inconsequential.
And how long does it take for you to get it back?
Oh, almost immediately.
Okay, cool. Just making sure at least you're not getting, slowly siphoning your various and it takes 20,000 years for it to replenish.
What
It's actually
amalgams
very
form?
interesting. I've been stuck buried beneath the earth for so long that being exposed to portals is quite exciting, really. I get to see the world in new and unusual ways.
By having us blasting it, that off it comes. That's
In
always
large part, yes.
nice. Or having Hyra whack it, and then Leira smack it, and then Kell fuck it.
Just hacking and whacking and smacking. Just hack, whack, fucking that meat.
Exactly. The bard knows. So yeah,
Mary, I'd like to settle something. Am I at risk or a bad person now? Because this one right here has been, I'll point at Pip, has been ragging on me for days and days and won't let up. Keeps calling me a traitor. Am I a bad person now?
My dear
Or
child, it's not for me to determine whether or not in your heart of hearts you are wicked or misguided. Your actions and your intent are truly the guide for your own hearts. You may have taken actions that offended your friends, and perhaps that was intemperate of you. But friendship should persevere. Life, love, and the attempt to do greater with what you have. I truly believe that you and your friends should come to some accord and forget the sins of the past, as long as all of you work towards a brighter future.
That takes
Okay.
care of that.
Speaking
I
of,
apologized and everything, and trying, but
Of
some
course,
people
you were
aren't letting me.
tempted by Akbal, but one can hardly fault you for that. His presence is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And at his core, he is the god of light. He has a great power within him to do tremendous good.
We just have to figure out a way to bring it out of him. Hmm. Hmm.
speaking of demons, or what might be a demon and possibly being a bad person, not to ask probing questions, but Hera will step forward and put her hands on her now somewhat gravid belly and say,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
ever since we met a demon for the first time, I think there might have been some sort of taint put inside me, some sort of presence. There was a dryad. She seemed to react differently to me, said there was something wrong, and a few other things have made me think that there might be something inside me.
Hmm.
Well, my children, the Dryads, are very sensitive to these things, but the one you were speaking of in particular was Esrael, who is not a native to these lands. Perhaps she reacted poorly to you for different reasons. I don't sense any terrible darkness within or surrounding you beyond the corruption within each of you. But if it does calm your mind, I can attempt to cleanse you and however many of your friends you wish.
Oh, yes, please.
Point to Strega. That one first. That one first.
So, who would like to be cleansed by Mary?
Oh, me.
Sure.
Push it, Strega. Push it, Strega. Tries to push Strega. God, you're a fat snake.
Do you?
Oh, right. Yeah, Strega's a Lamia, isn't she? Holy crap, I forgot about that.
Push.
She
Try to shove. God,
brushes her
Damn it.
hand along
snake, move.
Hyra's head, and a sense of peace and calm surrounds you as your remaining corruption is siphoned away.
You have any relation to this other plant lady named Esrael?
We just asked.
I was not paying attention.
Her children are the Dryads, but Esrael is not a native to this land, so she has no particular relation to Esrael.
You should totally go bless her or something. She's doing your work out there too. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's doing the Lord's work.
Praise it.
Praise.
Praise milk titties! They shall be our salvation.
Praise the boobs.
Suckle unto them and receive thy blessing.
Oh, dear goodness.
Yay,
Hey,
it's
whatever
old
cookie
token.
Yay.
Gonna have to adjust hit points again.
Miss
Whatever-kun.
Miss Mary, do you? I've been looking for her for a while, and you're connected to the Earth and everything. Do you know where my mom is?
You're speaking of Minerva?
Yeah.
I believe she is either in the lake or nearby in the mountains.
So she might be close by here. Oh. Or in the mountains. Okay. Gotta try. And carried away to ask Gib cleric powers.
Yes. Unlock for me your cleric multi-class, oh giant plant titties.
Giant plants. I see.
So, is no one else gonna try and get cleansed? Not even Pip?
I'm trying
Pepperino?
to push giant.
I
Fat
don't think Strega
He's
is paying
not
attention.
here.
I
Help
only
me
have
track it down.
I only have the one single point, and I rather like how I am at my current state.
Here's a question. What do you do with the corruption, like? You just destroy it, suck it out, convert it to sneaker bars?
As much as I can, I take the corruption from the land into myself to destroy it in time. Of course, if there is too much, I can't process it quickly enough. But I don't see any problem in withdrawing the corruption from you, the friends of Naya and allies in the fight against the demons. Pip, you're going to ask to have your corruption removed as well?
Nah, it has enough work to be done. Bigger things to clean. Here's a
Oh,
question. Here's a question though. We met this big... Oh wait. The giant plant one that sucked out all
Oh
the
my God.
corruption is happy about it. What?
It's the third time we brought Ezreal up.
Oh, Ezra. Okay. I was like, what does she do with if she just eats it?
I think Ezreal has a different method of processing these things. I fear she may incorporate that into herself, though I don't know if she has any way of removing it.
Oh, that's too bad. Otherwise, it would have been useful to like make more of her and just go around like a lawnmower.
No, I'm afraid Ezreal is not a native to this world. I cannot create more of her.
I wonder. Is there any way to like enhance your anti-corruption power thingamabob?
Oh, what do you mean, Pip?
Any way
Well,
we can
you
help
said
you?
you take it into yourself, process it faster.
Oh, well, currently I am being assailed from multiple directions, so my ability to exercise any great influence over the world is limited.
Do you know where these places are that are making this pollution? Maybe we could destroy a few of them? Naya did to one place at least.
Indeed. You're brave to offer, and I would gladly accept your help, but I must warn you, the forces that are diminishing me are dangerous beyond anything you have hitherto encountered.
Well, we have to try. The 5 or 6 of us aren't, a great army, but if Naya can do it, then I'm sure we can manage.
Of course, my mind is on my child to the west, Akbal. If he were to be purified and restored, I would be able to concentrate better on the task of combating the corruption. To the north, the demons have recaptured and repaired the factory that Naya shut down. She did damage it far too effectively for them to turn it back into an engine of corruption, but now they seem to be utilizing it to create a substance known as pith. With these crystals, they seek to breach the portals and escape the world. With every attempt, my body grows weaker, and I will not be able to hold them forever if they continue their efforts. The pith and those who use it need to be stopped. And to the east, a cult of corrupted men and women seek to fight the demons by exalting their missing founder. They are attempting a ritual that would propel this Alexander to godhood. While their motives may be righteous, they have been corrupted by the demons without even realizing it. Now this fetish cult serve the demons with every invocation they make. Worse yet, the ritual they've begun has succeeded in drawing upon my power, and I can't break the union. I don't know how they've managed to do this, but if they're successful in drawing off my soul to grant godhood to their patriarch, I will be a goddess no longer, and the demons will surely be triumphant.
They're summoning a primal.
Damn. That
Okay,
sounds like that needs to be our priority. That's super bad.
I just look at them and went, hey, Amalgam, how about
Wait,
go fuck up
who's
the
doing
fetish
that?
cult if that is...
Oh,
going
yeah,
on?
that's all.
Well,
The
your brother.
cultists. Cultists.
One at a time,
Okay.
please. One at a
Summoning
time.
a primal.
I'm looking at Amalgam saying, hey, Amalgam, do you want to go fuck up some fetish cultists that are currently killing your grandma?
Well, it could be fun. I don't see what's wrong with that. You guys handled that quite well already, didn't you?
It was a
Apparently
process.
they're
Yeah.
just eating her soul. So, like, a little bit more vicious.
Ah, well, you handled yourself well enough with the other fetish cultists, so these should be a piece of cake, right? You know what to expect.
We have gotten stronger since our last encounter with them too.
Out of character, who knows if there is enemy scaling? If there isn't, I'll be fucking happy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Given that we're taking level 20s to the fucking face, I will be fucking happy to find something a lot weaker than us. Even if
Mara-
we're fetish cultists.
Mary cautions you that the fetish cultist that you encountered before was but a small branch of their power. Most of them were minions that they had picked up along the way. The two of them that started that whole affair with the specters and spirits and what have you. The fetish cathedral to the east has rather more, and these are established clerics, cultists, and minions. So there's certainly going to be acolytes like you fought before, but as she said, this is a danger unlike any you've fought before. So don't anticipate that they're all going to be level 4, but a fair number of them may well be the very low level guys. Hey, Strega.
Strega, come forth and get cleansed by the holy milky titties of Mary.
Yes, to catch you up there, Strega, the party found Mary's island, have been talking to her. Turns out Akbal is one of her children, who was tortured and corrupted by the demons and believes himself to be a demon now. Amalgam is the amalgam of two of the former gods who sought to escape the demon's influence by creating a brand new one. And the party was like, you should probably stay with Mary because she's like your grandma. But Amalgam was like, I'd rather stay with you guys because it's been fun and I've been watching everything you've been doing and it's pretty cool and I'm learning a lot from you. And Mary was like, hey, there's some things that maybe you could do to help me because I'm under attack from all directions. And to the west, Akbal has broken out of his bindings because, you know, the thing you guys did, and is going to potentially wage war on Lethis and install himself as the king. To the north, the demons are now using the broken factory to create pith, a substance that they use to breach portals. And to the east, the fetish cult has found a way to tap into Mary's power and are seeking to exalt their leader into godhood. And Mary also offered to sap away the corruption that infects your bodies. And Pip was trying to push you into getting your corruption sucked away.
Literally, like, constantly pushing you while you were AFK.
I think I like being red though, so I'm gonna have to say no.
You motherfucker.
We'll just
We
get
can get you some tiger shark stuff to turn you red.
Food dye. That's orange.
It's not the same.
Alright, look, we'll get some red paint and just smear it all over you, and it'll basically be the same thing.
Body paint all day, a day.
I'm still gonna say no. I'll just meditate whenever it gets too bad.
You know, um, you, could Mary just leave Strega with 1 corruption?
No, that's not how this works.
You really should, because right now you're kind of weird and kind of evil, and we kind of question if you're trying to, lead us down the wrong path.
Well, if you guys
Just
are gonna
saying.
peer pressure me into it,
Now I feel bad. Do whatever you want. It's your body. It's your body. It's your choice.
honestly, I'm kind of curious what happens if I get Raz to drink some of this.
God.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Miss
Yeah.
Mary, is Raz a demon? True demon?
To whom are you referring?
I'm not sure if we
Strega.
should summon her here, but
Oh, ooh, hmm. Eh. Hmm.
our friend Strega here has a demonic thing trapped in a ring.
A being
Just a
trapped
genie.
in a ring.
Just
being-
just a genie.
A being trapped in a ring that can grant wishes, kind of.
I'm unfamiliar with anything like that.
Well, you want to let her examine the ring,
Hmm.
Strega?
I'll poof up Raz, but I'd rather not give
Ah.
up the ring.
Well,
So I poof up
Uh,
Raz.
You attempt to summon Raz, but she does not respond.
she's
Turns out
hiding.
This has been Raz's plan all along, to dupe fools like us into taking her right to Maris so she can be assassinated and her power eaten for the glory of Queen Lethis. Or not, whatever.
So she's hiding.
Seems like.
Okay. And
That's a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Strega's just gonna scratch the back of her head and just kind of shrug. I guess I suppose I'll just drink whatever you guys are having, I guess.
If you want to, I don't want to feel
No,
bad
you
for
should
peer
do it.
pressuring you into it. I do think you should do it, though.
Feel all of the pressure forever.
Has Pip drank any yet?
It's not drinking, it's Mary strokes your head and withdraws all of the corruption from your body.
Oh, okay. Well, has Pip...
Pip politely declined. He said, there are people with far more than I in greater need of it.
But this doesn't really take much effort from you, does it, Mary?
Well, of course, the corruption to this land is toxic to me in all its forms, but this is a minor inconvenience for a greater end.
Get in there, Pip. And if you're trying to pressure Strega into it, you should do it yourself.
Going.
Yeah, but ladies first.
I'm gonna keep Kell away.
What?
Okay.
No.
I'm not sure what would happen.
Oh,
At worst,
Ben
his
probably
his
killed
cum
him.
turns back to normal, and then like everyone's still addicted, and we all die.
I think it's more like Fen would be upset that we did it without him being around to make the actual choice.
We can't make that choice for Fen. At best, we could
Exactly.
like have Adj say,
um,
"Did you want to do
yeah,
that next
like,
session?"
yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's Adj.
And
a retroactive decision later when he
probably
comes
good.
back.
Fenn's not here, just in general, so he doesn't like jizz all over Mary's roots
Oh God, would he do that?
and make the planet addicted to him.
Oh, sweet
Oh my
Jesus!
God. I don't think he'd do
Yeah,
that.
that's
Oh, you need
Yes,
moisture,
yes,
huh?
he will.
I got you covered.
well, he has nothing on me, so don't worry.
King Kong ain't got nothing on you.
Can Mary direct her powers toward an object instead of a person?
Unfortunately, no. I am goddess of life and fertility. I have no direct connection to artificial creations.
Slide closer.
Okay,
Give it to you,
Strega's,
say.
Strega's
Why
gonna
is he
groan.
Pip,
Goddamn.
no.
What is happening?
Bob-
Everyone's scooting all over the place. One at a time. What's
It's
happening?
that awkward moment when you're like both trying to go through a door and you're just like trying to get out of each other's way.
Both get stuck in at the shoulders.
What do you mean, trying to get out of each other's way?
See.
So, who, if any, volunteering, corruption remove?
Strega?
Both are?
Strega begrudgingly volunteers. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Finally.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet baby Jeebus.
Oh, peer pressure, you guys. Peer pressure.
I'm not saying nothing.
I did say, he should use the choice, make the choice himself, but I heartily recommend it.
Okay. Whoop. All of the corruption is sucked away, and your skin bleeds back to normal elven. You do, however, still have a snake lower body.
Yay.
Or did you wish that away? I forget.
Oh, I got rid of that a long time ago.
Oh, you
okay.
did?
So yeah, you just look like a regular elf again.
Oh. Oh, there goes my fat snake jokes.
Big fat danger noodle.
You mean a nope rope?
Yeah. I was about to say tubby no rope.
I love internet names for
Alright.
animals.
I can probably no rope. I can see that. I can see that fitting a very pissed off bastard. But then it's not so much as a rope as it is like fucking ship anchor. And a badass snake. Yeah, when you got like a cat. Fuck. Cat. When you got like a 4 or 5 meter bastard snake who has a temperament problem, you're not too inclined to fuck around with it too much. But you still have to go in and feed the fucker. A bastard is a hybrid of an anaconda and a python. 4 times as mean though.
Indeed.
Anyway,
So, anybody else have any requests or questions for Mary?
yes,
I guess.
request.
okay.
Yeah. I got. So you said you were about fertility, you say?
Yes,
I
that's
don't
correct.
think it would be a good idea to hit on Mary.
She's a tree. Would you fuck a rock that would talk? Well, we
Yeah, it
fucked
depends on how attractive the rock
Yes.
was, to be honest.
Oh,
Also, how
That's
much
basically
yeah.
what Huggles is.
okay. I see what you want now. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, Kell
I don't know, your
2.0.
business anyway.
Actually, I'm gonna ask if
That's,
Mary can get rid of
uh,
addictions.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask that.
I'm afraid in
You
my
can ask him your
weakened
turn.
state,
So,
I think I understand what you were going to ask for, Pip. And as for your question, Strega, in both cases the answer is the same. I'm too weakened in my current state to be able to assist you on either of those fields. If you are able to eliminate one or more of the threats that besiege me, perhaps I may have the strength to remove addictions or grant a blessing that would extend your virility.
okay, so take down the feathered skulkers, fuck up the factory. I think we got the work cut out for us. Come on, let's get going. Chop chop.
And redeem
Wow.
or kill Akbal, one or the other.
Nothing like the potential promise to get magic balls to get you going. Oh my.
yeah. Fuck
Hey,
everything
I already
else.
got
Go.
magic balls. Okay.
And yet you need
They're not
more.
magic enough, motherfucker. So
Hey.
before we leave, I'm gonna turn to Mary and say, but before we go, Naya, she used magic like nothing I'd ever seen before, or well, only like a priestess we know, Scylla can use. They both said it's magic from the divine. Is that something you can give to people? That sort of power?
I'm afraid that I can only give what you are willing to pray to take. It is not an easy life to devote yourself to a cause and to a being beyond yourself. But if you pray, I will listen to your prayers.
So that's all it is, just prayer? Well,
It's prayer, devotion, and leading a life above and beyond yourself, or a cause beyond the physical, a calling of the spiritual.
your
So our
gulps
cost,
uncertainly.
like kick the shit out of the demons because it's the right thing to do. It's not beyond.
Well, that's a cause I can dedicate myself to for sure, but I don't know if that's enough.
That's what we've been doing this entire time. That
Be
is your
cautious,
cause.
though. Vengeance and the desire for destruction and death is the very thing that I fear corrupts Holocynthia.
Vengeance for
Well,
what?
I know I at least don't fight for that. I just want to see my homeland restored, or at least in a way that we don't have to fear all the time. That's what's important.
Yeah. Kick the shit out of the demon because it's the right thing to do. Simple. You remove them out of the equation suddenly, everything is much better. See?
Your goals are noble, Hyra, but I don't believe that you have the right mindset for a worshipper. It is more than just your people and your homeland. It is all life that is sacred. And to prioritize one over the other is not to follow my path.
Hyra will nod slowly, thinking to herself, I suppose that's a path I cannot follow.
Were you going to multi-class into Paladin?
I was thinking multiclass into cleric, actually, but yeah. Yes, it's
Hyra,
barbarian
fine.
time now, motherfuckers.
You're
They
fine, just the
multi-class
way
into
you
a-
are.
You can multi-class into a Paladin or a Cleric of Holocynthia. She's all about reclaiming the
Well,
homeland.
I mean, yeah, that's stage 2, but I don't know.
Yeah. Or
I
you guys could
miss-
you guys could man up and raise Amalgam like good parents, and then you could be a Cleric to Amalgam.
Oh, God.
Or you could
Cleric to
purify
your own
Akbal
child.
and be a Cleric to Akbal. You got options. Or you could find one of the other gods that she mentioned that you guys have no idea what's going on with.
Yeah, I've never even heard of any of those people. What the hell?
Yeah.
Alright,
Miss
well,
Mary, these people keep mentioning Naya and Champion. Where are they now?
Anaya has not visited me recently. When she came last, she was in great turmoil, and I fear something had happened that put her in a state of unrest. She claimed to have recovered a map from one of the Imp Lords, and I fear she may have gone to assail the demons in their own
God.
den. Do not know where she has gone. I can no longer sense her.
Son of a bitch.
Rip. Well, that's not good.
Oh well. Guess we're gonna get her back when we're done here, so.
Oh yeah, we're gonna assault the Kinathis forest. Yeah,
Eventually.
fortress, not forest. Not now. Not anytime soon.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Let's get going.
Any other questions or requests for
okay.
Mary?
Guess that's it for me.
Ah. Like, reach out. She needs the shit taken care of to make shit happen, so we're gonna go do the shit. Simple as that.
The only thing
How
that
very
matters is
altruistic
get
of you.
magic balls.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, it sort of correlates, coincides with the greater good. Like,
The greater
eyeballs get
good.
better, the greater good.
Greater
Anyway,
good.
so it coincides.
Sure,
with
try
that.
and save the
I
world.
thought-
If it just so happens that you're rewarded with
Oh.
perfect virility, well, who's to say anything
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, and
I cannot. I
wasn't,
cannot.
like,
I cannot give you a flatter look. Let's go.
Well,
Let's just get
it's very
going.
easy. It's very easy to give a flat look. But then again, I was doing this before I was thinking about my balls, did I?
Hmm.
Yeah, I was busy taking care of the sheep, got there. Waddle off of the slaughter, hang your asses up there.
If you say
And then I did
so.
something else. Yeah, don't worry, you'll suck your dick soon enough. Don't worry.
What was that?
Waddle, 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 waddle.
It's fine,
Indeed.
Leira. Just turn the other cheek.
I pat
Don't-
her on the head.
Sharks don't have cheeks.
Twitch. Let's get going. I'd like to see if I can find my mom. She's apparently might be around the lake somewhere. I'd like to say hi and reconcile our differences.
Like why she left you in the first place?
Sure, let's go.
Why do we
with-
still keep Pip around?
I don't know. It's an asshole.
The,
Hey,
this-
it was a question.
the desire to kick Pip's ass is getting a lot stronger.
Then people would get upset at you for kicking helpless puppies.
I know, right? Well, sure. Something along those lines.
Okay. It's down to the boat. Start casting mending on it.
Alright, well, actually, when we get back to the boat, the vines have repatched the damage done by the crash landing. So it seems
Oh.
Mary has fixed your boat for you.
Huh.
She didn't have to
Yay.
do that.
Ah, sweet.
Alright, and the party will be ready to set off for next session. And presumably you were going to go, what, east to the cult temple?
Uh,
If you find a mask vendor on the way there, I'll just be happy. Like, floating past.
yeah, that seems like the most pressing issue right now, for sure.
It is very close by.
We happen to run across
Yeah.
Minerva on the way. It's fine.
Yeah.
I might not be here next week.
Who knew?
I don't
Uh-oh.
know. Oh, I probably will. Who am I kidding?
Well, the cult temple is like right there, and then there's the factory just above it. They're both very close by. We could go to one and then go to the other, possibly.
Alright, well, good stuff. You guys have done the thing with the stuff, so you get one more point of XPs.
Woo!
Put wood in the boat.
Alright, and did anyone have any questions, or are we gonna call it for tonight?
Seems
I don't
like a
think
good
anyone
place to leave
did
off.
anything that got, corruption this time.
I don't think
Well,
Hyra was disciplined.
No.
Just put your tokens back around here.
Yeah, they sort
Uh.
of just get, purified by a goddess. They just, walk 5 feet and immediately get corruption again. It's kind of bullshit, but okay.
Just because nobody bitch slaps you.
I know.
Yeah.
I need to
Have to
start
lick their
picking
boot.
fights more. Just get up
You
and
have,
More than welcome.
a
one of
random
the
party member's
weirdest.
grill for no reason.
You're too dare, not soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother would be disappointed.
Hmm. But you need to make arguments and win them though. You can't just make them and then roll over and take it.
But then I get corruption because I wasn't disciplined. I have to lose
That's
the
right.
argument.
If you get into an involved
You
argument,
can't-
that's good
You
enough.
can't start pick a fight and then capitulate. Don't flip flop on me, Hyra.
Don't be a complete...
Commit.
But then what's the point? We're not getting the corruption thing. It's... Ah.
I'm more than willing to verbally slap your ass every day, all day.
Thanks, Pep.